Hi Pisces, welcome into your reading. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your world of luck. All right, we're going to read for, I want to say, February 10th onwards. Okay, so this is the second going into third week, Pisces. Let's see what your situation is here for you. Pisces, please. Justice, the moon, and strength. Jesus Christ, guys, why do you have all these major arcanas? I mean, I know that there's a lot of planetary shifting going on around you guys because it's a huge transitional year for everybody, but it is impacting a few more cohorts stronger than others, and you are one of those. Now, with that said, your actual card is here in major arcana form with the moon card here. The moon represents secrets, things of the unknown, things that we cannot see, things that we can only see like right in front of us. We can't see too far away, so we don't know what the future looks like. Plus, we don't know what's playing out in our environment from other people. Strength, Leo energy. It talks about resisting or using our strength to hold ourselves back from getting into anything that's negative, or a person or a situation, getting involved with a person or a situation. Justice. Justice talks about karma. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. I'll put it into perspective, how they both apply. Friend got let go from her corporate job last week. Do they care that she was there for 20 years? Absolutely not. They didn't. They just got a new management team and the new boss just didn't like her. So they let her go. Was that fair? No, that totally sucked. So what was her karma? She literally got a job interview the following day because she cried. She's like, oh my God, I just lost my job. It's like, wait a minute. I think I know somebody who's looking. Boom, boom. She got the job. She started a week later, right? So that was the universe protecting her. What happened to the company? The people own the building flooded, lost all their samples, all their desks, everything was damaged. The office had to shut down for 2 weeks because they had to clean the mold and the water out. It was a horrible nightmare. It set them back on whatever doing their orders were. It was a big disaster. That is how karma works. It hurts you when you've done bad, and it hits you 3 times as hard. When you're down, it kicks you even more. But it's the same thing when you do good karma. Why am I saying all this stuff to you, Pisces? Because it's in the upright position. You did good. You are good. But I see you resisting and hesitating doing something because you don't know what the future is going to bring. Now, if I was to put these cards in literal context, the moon once again says, you know what? The universe doesn't want to tell you much more than this, right? Strength, physical strength, having the physical stamina to deal with something. Maybe you're competing. Maybe it's about you going to the gym. Maybe you just got out of a surgery and you need strength. Justice also could talk about literal you being in court and you being justified, because this is going to be something that's going to be fair and balanced for all parties involved. All right? Interesting. So let's continue and see what's coming towards you. What's coming towards my Pisces, please? Star, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're adopting that policy of let go and let God. Those of you who don't believe in God, you know what it means behind that meaning. Means you're just letting the universe just take control. You're just letting your intuition feed you at the moment to say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to remain positive and hopeful. All right, because I'm going to get stuck if I don't. And maybe you are pausing at the moment. Maybe you feel stuck, but you're about to let go. You really, really are. All right, and you're going to start moving forward, propelling yourself forward from being in that stuck position. because at the bottom of the deck, I see the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and that's letting go. All right? Because I think you're going to come to Jesus moment where you're like, okay, all right, that's it. It is what it is. I'm letting go. What is it that Pisces doesn't see coming their way? I think this is too many. Yes, it is. Break it down, please, Spirit. There we go. There's that Four of Pentacles now. The one that was at the back of the deck really wanted to come out. It really wanted me to talk to you about it. All right, let me see what else comes out. And the Six of Swords in reverse. You kind of are letting go of something, but at the same time, you're also like backtracking. You're going backwards. You're going back to a situation. You're not letting go of something. You're holding on. I don't see the obsession card here yet. I don't know why I feel that way, but it's something that you're not letting go of, which was a problem, which was a headache. You're trying to let it go, but I don't know if you're going back there for answers or what you're doing, because it's a swords card, and swords are mentals. You have the Six of Swords in reverse. It's like 1 minute you were on the right track, and then you went back. I get it. I know you're also seeking justice in the matter. I know you're trying to be hopeful and you're trying to let go and let this happen organically. But let's see, because we're going to clarify all these cards and see what they're trying to say to us. So far, everything has been pretty vague, and that's not usual when I do readings. But when I started reading with the moon, I feel like the reading is going to be vague for a reason, because a lot of your free will needs to take place. What's free will? Minor arcana. What's the problem here? Too much major. The universe is getting involved. All right. Either because it needs to course correct you, Pisces, redirect your mind, be like, oh, no. You're straying this way, this way, this way. There it is. That's the road. That's where you got to go. I got you, Pisces. It's one of those jams. What's the advice here for Pisces, please? Two of Cups. Page of Cups. Why is there death at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands? I know you're saying, like, you're asking me. You tell me. I am going to tell you. I feel like I'm having a whole entire dialogue with you guys, but I'm actually by myself here. Anyway, Two of Cups is talking about you having the potential to be in a relationship here with somebody, a partnership. And whoever this person is, it's mutual. They feel the same way about you as you feel about them. Moreover, you have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups talks about sending out a heartfelt message. Whether it's a text or an email or whatever, just reach out and touch someone. That might be your title. Reach out and touch someone. But death, it talks about something that might have ended in your past and letting it grow and start a passionate new beginning. Start a passionate new project here with the Ace of Wands behind that. Interesting. It's like crazy you have these opportunities here. But I don't know if you're doing this like backwards U-turn thing because you want to feel like no stone unturned, or everything has been covered from A to Z before you move forward. Let's see. What is the outcome here, please? Ten of Wands. You feel burdened, overloaded, overworked, overexhausted, and you're about to give up on a situation and or person. Or if this is work related, you're really burning the midnight oil, is all it's telling me. Do you want to give me one more card? I'm just curious. Let's see if it will. All right. 10 of Wands. You have the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. I see this. I see you're pausing and reflecting over some sort of situation where there's breadcrumbs in the relationship, the marriage, the commitment. So you are bordered up. You have mad boundaries. But now this situation looks like a burden to you. You're like, is this how it's going to be? So you're pausing and you're reflecting if you should continue with that. Here's Death again at the bottom of the deck. Let's use another deck. Start clarifying everything. How tacky would it be if I put a neon sign back here? Only because I feel like I've got to do something for every element. Like this is Earth, and my water is, I got this little cloud with this little fountain. I'm like, that's my water, but I need to do something for fire. And air, I have feathers somewhere around here. All right, let's continue. Me and my random thoughts as I'm shuffling your cards. Pisces, please. This justice that's coming into you for a lot of you guys, it's almost like what I was saying earlier. It's going to come in a form of reward, okay? So this is being worked out for you on your behalf, Pisces, behind the scenes, all right? There's a conversation that's coming to you when cards are put on the table or the offers put on the table or whatever it is. This communication is what the justice is going to be. And it's also very likely that you're put in an environment that's going to make you happy. So if this is work related, this is a work environment where you all get each other. You all like one another. You're all birds of a feather that flock together. If not, this is about you in a relationship with somebody, a happy one, in fact. But it's this conversation here, this new beginning, like, okay, let's start from scratch. Let's start from fresh. It's like friends that fight and then they have, honest conversation. They're like, let's start over. Something like this. It's a vibe like that. What is the Star card and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, please? Eight of Wands. You are going to take action. I was wondering what that Knight of Pentacles in reverse was. And I have the Emperor back here, which is Aries energy. That's like a father figure, a mentor, or somebody, or an actual Aries. It can also be somebody that you're seeing or talking to. It could be your boss, or somebody that you're talking to is somebody that's larger than life. Like they create empires. They're like a big deal. But I was wondering what your Knight of Pentacles in reverse was. Sometimes it can depict you being stuck completely. Other times it means you're starting to get momentum and move forward. And always, for me, it's one of the hardest cards to read on a singular level in reverse, because I always wonder, is this person more stuck or are they finally moving forward? Because there's thousands of you out there, so we have to read for the general public of Pisces. But now when I see this Eight of Wands next to it, I know for a fact you are getting up and moving your ass. You're taking action, or some action is about to take place with you. So Eight of Wands is 4 wands are yours and 4 wands are theirs. So it's going back and forth. So you're both taking actions with each other. So how can I put this in another context for you guys? It's like you're sending out your resumes online, but you're getting feedback. It's back and forth. You're texting somebody, they're texting you right back. You're getting that feedback. It's going back and forth. You go over, they come over. It's like that. And you're trying to remain positive and hopeful, and it has everything to do with this character here. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. What is this Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse? New mic. I hope you guys can hear me well. Let me know in the comments down below. The Empress. What is this? The 7 or the 5? The 5 of Wands. You are challenging someone or something. I think you might have done a U-turn. I think like you want to, I don't want to say put your 2 cents in. Maybe that's wrong. Or I don't know if you're trying to like, for you to have this closure here, or you're trying to let go of something or someone. I think you want to go back and just complete the book. Complete the chapter, complete the book, and just shut it closed. For your own peace of mind, I don't know. It's not telling me why. It's just telling me what. Mostly, and it's also showing me because you know you're the Empress. You know your worth and your value. And you're like, okay, before I close this chapter or this book or this scenario, this situation, you go back to it, right? Because you do let it go. I was like, how do you let go of something but yet go back to it? It didn't make sense to me. But now when I see the Empress here, I understand. You're doing it for you. You're doing it for your own, self-worth and value. Moreover, for those of you where it's literal, it's because you want to bring something into this world. And you don't want that to stain your reputation, or you don't want that to come to light, or you want that to be put to bed, that all is good between you two, whatever it is. You're going back, I guess, to just... basically, it's your worth and your value or something you want to bring into this world. You're challenging the status quo. You're going back to argue here with someone. You're going back to compete something. It's like you haven't let it, you did let it go, but you haven't let it go. You're like, I'm letting it go, but. All right, let's see what's this Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. You can easily get yourself unstuck, Pisces. This is your advice. How? You make a judgment call. You put the last nail in the coffin. You unearth your coffin. You look at the fucked up shit you threw under the bed or that you tossed into the shadows. You face it, you deal with it, and then you put it to bed. Because there is somebody here that you can be in a relationship with. And it is mutual. You both like each other. The only thing is, if you're feeling trapped or stuck, you can get yourself unstuck. If you feel like, no, I really can't, you can. You just haven't thought of it yet. It is up to you to make that final decision. Just reach out and touch base. Here it is, Page of Cups. Judgment at the bottom of the deck, telling you to make that final judgment call regarding your situation. Yeah. There's another card of saying reach out and touch out with somebody. Let them know you want to talk. Heart to heart. What's this outcome here? And this could be the same people here where you think it might be over. It might not be. Could be just in your mind. Interesting. Because I see you here with your outcome trying to like think about this commitment or this marriage, if it's worth it, because there's so little in it for you. Yeah, you're not even talking to them. Here's one of your cards, the High Priestess. And again, the Seven of Pentacles. You are pausing and reflecting to see if it's worth moving on. If you should plant your garden in someone else's yard. But with the High Priestess, which is the intuition card. You guys are one of the most intuitive zodiac signs in the zodiac wheel. But why are you guys depicted as the High Priestess? Because the High Priestess, why she doesn't talk to her partner is because instinctually, she, meaning female in the card, you, whether you're male or female, this is you, says, I already know the outcome. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to say this and they're going to say that. So what's the point in having this conversation? I'd rather just not talk to them. I'll let them do what they got to do and then we'll go from there. Meanwhile, I'll just sit here, pause, reflect on what I should do or if I should invest in this person. Let me see what your romance angels are saying. Pisces, please. I want to see what the love angels think here. What do you see here that I don't? Oracles. Pisces, please. Healing family issues. New love. I had a feeling this was new love, though. The one in your advice, that you could be in a partnership with somebody. And it's when things are like this in your advice, this is the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors encouraging you to go in that direction. Healing family issues. Healing family issues, you know, the issues that you have with your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, whoever. When you realize that you're not like them or the way that they've raised you or reared you, and you've seen relationships through them, you're healing those dynamics so you can heal any issues that you have as an adult with your current love relationships or your friendships. So you heal that dynamic to heal another part of you. All right, let me see what Shadow and Light has to say for you. Let's wrap this up with a cute little bow for Pisces, please. What last piece of advice do you want to dawn onto Pisces, please? Pisces. There we go. Generosity and egoism. Interesting that you would get this card. I tend to find Pisces being very generous. So what's the egoism? Are you truly giving without expecting anything in return? Interesting. A lot of transactions we make, whether it be an acquaintance or a loved one, often has hidden agendas rather than just giving for the sake of giving. It might be to show someone how thoughtful we are, to receive something in return, or to make ourselves look superior. Thoughts like, why isn't anybody thinking about me? Or I wish someone would show me how special I am to them, might have crossed your mind, but have you tried to reverse the thought and give to others what you're seeking? We're often so caught up in our own minds that what we want, we forget to give with our hearts to other people we are closest to, what we secretly expect or wish from them. Do you know someone who seems to give to you only to expect something in return or show that they could afford more than you? Their heart might not be true. Keep a lookout for these people in your surroundings, and you might start to notice who are really caring and those who have hidden agendas, Pisces. Generosity is about letting go of the ego and giving with your whole heart to show that you truly care and want someone else to feel good. You know, I felt like that when I first pulled this card. I was like, egoism. Okay, yeah, we all have an ego. I get that. But I tend to find most Pisces to be very generous. But it felt like this card was more of a warning. Be careful of other people's agenda, hidden agenda against you. All right, guys, this is what I have for you. Let me show you this card one last time because they're pretty. Leave me your comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one.